Hello, everybody. I got a couple of things here. First of all, one is really light. Okay, I don't know how many people have heard of E. Jean Carroll. She's the woman that sued Trump that said that she was raped. Okay, but I guess what goes around comes around. She's uh, she's being sued. Okay, and she had to admit that the rape never occurred. That everybody knew the rape didn't occur because she couldn't even tell you where the rape took place at, all right? And now, obviously, this Judge Kaplan, for whatever purposes, he's the one that just handed out this money as if it was nothing. He's in a lot of trouble. Again, this isn't the first time. This guy's in a lot of trouble when it comes to Donald Trump. You know, he was the one that I think said that Donald Trump's property was only worth $250 million. Okay, you know, really stupid stuff. So he's in a lot of trouble, and I see the way that he's begging for his life. So, you know, what can I say? Yeah. But there's something more important that's going on right now. Israel is bombing Iran. And in a way, you can't blame Israel because I guess it's in retaliation for the 200 nuclear strikes that they received. All right. And they were it's horrible. But the problem is, the big problem is that we have two people in the White House who are extremely weak, very, very weak. And this is probably the first time that we have come this close to nuclear war in this world. Nuclear, okay? Thermonuclear war in this country, okay? Or in the world, for that fact. And it seems that the left totally disregards this here, as if it's nothing, or as if we were supposed to be expecting this, okay? You can't have a man in office who's unconscious. The man has literally been in a coma for 4 years. Now you have a vice president who is probably mentally retarded. I really don't see her being anything more than mentally retarded. I don't know how she got her. I think I mentioned this a couple of times about her going to college and law. I know that there have been a couple of her classmates that have come out and said that I have taken many tests for her. I think her mother paid the girls to take the test. And I think her mother paid because I know the first time she failed the bar exam. So I think her mother paid another female to go there and take the bar exam for her. All right. I don't think she did it on her own because she's not that bright. She's just not bright. Okay. She has nothing but, I mean, I don't want to knock her, you know, but she's just not an intelligent individual. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I hear she made it. I don't know if I'm going to quote her personally, but here's what she said. The children of the community are the children of the community. Well, what the hell does that mean? The children of the community are the children of the community. And that is supposed to be words of wisdom like Solomon? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get how the Democrats can run this woman loose. There is something wrong. There is something vitally wrong with her. And they're allowing her to do it. She shows up at functions drunk, and it's very obvious that she's drunk. Now, I think the last thing she had was Bruce Springsteen. Okay? The guy can't even sing. But then again, he never could sing. Never, ever, ever could he sing. I think it was Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones that said, The only reason Springfield is here is because they ran out of bars in Jersey. And that's true. Springsteen belongs in a bar. The guy was horrible. After he was done, everybody walked out. Everybody walked out. You know, I guess they all went there and go, oh my God, this guy sucks. Okay? You can't keep on bringing these here rock stars, whatever you want to call them, and think that somehow they're going to convince people to vote for you. Either side. I don't care which side it is. Either side, because it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. But I want to say one more thing, okay? I want to say something else. Donald Trump is going to win this election. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, okay? He's going to win the election. But the left are going to come out like roaches, okay? They are going to cause panic and riots in this country. If you thought the riots in 220 were something, wait and see what goes on now. There's only one problem. I don't think the people are going to stand for it anymore. I just don't see it. Okay. Next thing is that Biden and Carmella signed something that says that the military can shoot American citizens. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Maybe they should read Machiavelli. It's not going to happen. The reason it's not going to happen is because the army or our military is in love with Donald Trump. They know that he's got their back. And they also know that they will never go against their own people. Now, why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? Because they fear. They fear that the American people are going to go after them. Rightfully so. Joe Biden fears. Kamala Harris fears for what they did in 4 years. And many of the department heads in Washington, the FBI, the DOJ, the CIA, they all fear. The bureaucrats all fear what's going to happen. And it is going to happen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is going to happen. All right? And I want to say something to this here General Kelly, who seems to go around with a big mouth. Let me tell you something, General. There was a general in the Lincoln administration, I can't think of his name, who thought he knew everything. He thought he knew everything. And President Lincoln was very patient with him. And he used to write his wife saying that he should be the president. Although he didn't do nothing, he couldn't act. Although he had the army, you know, and he wouldn't attack. He wouldn't do anything but he had all the finest everything but he wouldn't attack. Let me tell you something, President. You were thrown out. You know why you were fired? Because you went around saying that you were in charge of the White House. You were in charge of the White House. You're not in charge of the White House. Nobody voted you in. Okay? So now being a bureaucrat, it's like, how dare he fire me? How dare he show me the door? You deserved it. You deserve it. Okay, Kelly? Shut your mouth, be a big man, and take what you got. All right? Okay. I like to say to everybody, buonasera, buonanotte, ciao, ciao, allora ci vedremo, stata bene, ciao.